Hello, my name is Gus and I'm going to try and build a guitar. I'm not a luthier. I'm not particularly talented. I don't know that I can bring anything new or different to this competition at all. And so, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just because. I was going to build a guitar anyway. I might as well film it and let you guys see it. I bought a table, an old table, and I'll put pictures of that stuff in here. And it was a big round table, almost 4 feet around, and had two 16-inch leaves with it. And I took the leaves, and I took one of them so far anyway, and I stripped it and brought it down. It was covered with wax, so thick it took forever to get off, and the rest of it it's dripping off the bottom. They put so much on. So it's a chore to get through that, but I took one of the leaves and I stripped it down and sanded it flat, and I cut it in half and glued it together. And I made it's all maple. So I made a Jazzmaster body out of it. And it's a little undersized. There was some, I wish I would have videoed the router table fun and games. That was there was some noise and swearing and stuff on that, but I'm sure there'll be more since I made this for a neck that I already had. I had some old necks laying around, but I'm also, since I started it before even though there's tons of work left on the body, but because I started it before I entered the contest officially, I decided I'm also going to make a scratch neck and make it a full scratch build. And I got a couple of enough to do 2 necks. I got a couple of maple blanks and a couple of rose fretboards and a couple of truss rods, and I have a couple of templates on the way, which should be here pretty soon. And then I'll start sweating the necks out in earnest. The neck is kind of daunting, but I don't know. I think it's doable for me. I used to be a tool maker many moons ago, and I did that. I don't know that I've got all the hardware. I think I have to exchange the electric the pots and stuff, because I got the Jaguar set up with all the sliders, and I just wanted the instead of the Jazzmaster set up with the 2 horizontal pots and the 1 slider up top that is routed for. The routing came out nice. The internal routing, the outside routing, let's say it's a little undersized, and some of the key spots. And my since I don't have a bandsaw, I used a jigsaw, my old $10 rummy sale jigsaw, and it decided it wasn't going to hold any kind of a straight line. So the bottom of the body, just in this spot, has a bad undercut. It's full size at the top on the front, but it's got a pretty good drop off there on the back. I may square that off a little bit. It's a bit undersized after I ran around it with a sander. It's a little thick too. It's about 1 7/8 inches. It should be 1 5/8 inches for Jazzmaster. So what I think I'm going to do is leave it, since I don't really have any great way to take that kind of thickness off of it. But I'm going to do one of those kind of sweeping relief cuts on the back. I don't know if you see the circle there, in order to thin it out behind the neck, the heel there, so, and make it more playable. And then some of this will be, carved away a little bit, smoothed out. The Jazzmaster typically calls for a 7/16 radius all the way around the outside. I'm probably not going to go nearly that heavy. I'll put it on by hand. I'll go around it. Probably more like actually a 1/4 inch or 5/16. I'll probably keep it under 3/8 even. I've got a Guitar Fetish trim and Guitar Fetish pickups. I don't remember who the wiring kit's from. It's actually just all the components put in a thing with a couple of wires. I just solder it all up to the board. I got pick guard off of Amazon and that stuff. So that's about it. I'll include all the still photos that I put on Instagram for the construction of the body so far. I'll do it in picture things or insets or however that works. I'm not very knowledgeable on the making of videos, but I'll figure something out. I can post a video, but I want it to be a good video if I can make it, or at least tolerable. So I think that's about it for now. We'll I have to wait for my neck templates to get going on that. In the meantime, I'll start taking videos of me sanding the body up. I mostly work outside here. I'm in Arizona. It's beautiful out. It's always beautiful out. So I don't typically work inside. I'm upper middle age, bordering on senior, and my vision in the outdoor daylight is a lot better. It's kind of what works for me. I don't really have a lot of space indoors or great lighting, and I do have room for it outdoors, and it almost never rains, so I can leave stuff out and not really worry about it. But I can't think of anything else I need to cover so far, so I'll try not to embarrass myself too badly. It's been a while since I have, and hopefully it'll be a while longer. So thank you much, and we'll try and post again soon. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hit like and subscribe. Not that there's gonna be more than 4 or 5 yet, but I try and help everybody out. If you can get a couple of nickels because I click like, I try and do that, and that's fine. I appreciate all the effort you go to, and all the great guitars I built last year, and there's even more this year, and I don't know that I can bring anything new or original to the table or impress anybody, and I guess that's not really the point, to try and push myself to do things I didn't think I could do, or thought I wasn't able, or didn't want to try and figure out how to do. So with that, I will go and sally forth. We'll see you later. Thank you very much.